What were you struggling with before joining my program or working with me?
So, two big things. My eating was really basically out of control with just eating whatever I wanted. And then also just feeling like when I went to the gym, I wasn't really getting a whole lot out of it other than cardio. And so I
Mm.
wanted to get better at just finding a way to incorporate more of the weightlifting and also just a balanced approach to that for sure.
What finally made you take action and start this journey?
I think it was just starting to realize all of my clothes weren't fitting right. I was looking at myself in the mirror and I didn't like what I saw. And I'm getting older, and it kind of just dawned on me that I can't keep doing this for the rest of
Right.
my life. I need to make a big change.
Did you have any like fears or doubts or maybe hesitations before starting?
I've done weight loss plans before,
Yeah.
and I would do well for a while. And then basically, when I would reach a goal, then just every time it
Yeah.
would go back to where I was or more. So
Hmm.
that's still a little bit of my fear even now, but I feel like I've got a lot more tools this time to work with.
Right.
Before, it just was like, get to this point, okay, now you feel good, and I'll go back to normal life. And that's not workable because
Yeah.
then it just went back to the old bad habits. And I feel like this time I've created a lot of good habits thanks to your help that I think I'm going to overcome that. Once I got going, I felt a lot of empowerment just trying to do it
Mm.
and showing myself that I could.
What specific changes have you seen in your body, energy, or
Mm.
confidence since starting?
Well, for one thing, I definitely in my body, I mean, we talked about my waistlines
Yeah.
a lot smaller, but I do feel a lot more muscle pretty much every area. I used to not even wear tank tops, which I honestly, I don't know why I wore it today, but I did. So it's a good illustration of it. But yeah, just like having a little bump here,
Dude, come on.
and like having a little definition here and even like a
Let's
little bit of
go.
shoulders, which I
I
want to
could tell
keep
the
going.
shoulders.
That's never really been a big part of what my physique looked like. And
Mm,
so it feels good. And then like when I go to the gym, and this helps a little bit with the confidence, I look in the mirror and I look athletic. And I was never
hmm.
good at sports. So now when I go to the gym, I feel like, okay, I have some athletic ability and I don't look
Yeah.
like some idiot at the gym. And that gave me a lot of confidence in that way. And I even see like some of the gym bros, like they'll give me a little head nod,
Nice. That's
which is
awesome.
kind of funny. I
Yeah.
usually just try to be friendly to everybody, but
Right.
it's nice when you
Of
get that
course.
little bit. And
Yeah,
then
that's
just being able to wear the clothes and feel good about it in general,
yeah,
just in everyday life, is really good. It's given
amazing.
me a lot of confidence.
What part of the process helped you the most? Workouts, coaching, accountability, mindset, etc.
I think it was having a set plan and having the accountability both together
Mm,
that really made the difference. And I did really appreciate you were always really good about listening whenever I had concerns. I do appreciate that very much
yeah.
because I am very hard on myself and I don't feel like I'm hard enough on myself, which is what's so funny, but I guess I am.
We're our own
So,
worst critic, right?
yeah, that's true. I remember a couple times I was trying to be honest with you, but I thought, oh, he's going to be so annoyed with me because I'm not living up to my end of the deal here. And then to hear you give me realistic, but also positive feedback and just encouraging, that really did a lot for me. So I appreciated that very much.
Awesome.
So it was all good, but
Yeah.
definitely having the feedback and the accountability and the ease of
Yeah.
just honestly going to the app and just knowing I need to do this, and this.
Yeah.
That took a little of the stress off of having to figure it out for myself too.
How has this transformation impacted your life outside the gym, whether it's relationships, work,
Mm.
discipline, etc.?
Now I feel like I have good habits that have been built into my life that I can actually use in life that don't just have to do with weight loss goal. I'm going to keep going to the gym. I actually enjoy doing that now, which I can't say that I did before. I mean,
Yeah.
I can't say every day I was in love with it, but honestly, I look forward to it now. It's kind of
Yeah.
a nice time of my day where I can kind of let off some steam, and I miss it when I don't get to do it. And
Yeah.
then also, it's just taught me a lot about my relationship with food and give me some things that I need to work on. And then with my relationship, he's happy with my transformation there. So,
Nice.
he never made me feel like it was bad or anything
Of course.
before, really. But yeah, he's definitely taken notice of it.
What would you say to someone who's on the fence or in the same place you were before starting?
Oh, I definitely recommend going for it because I'm probably the poster child for somebody who had every reason to not succeed, and I did. So
Hmm.
I think it's been exciting to watch that. So yeah, just go for it. Do it.